All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Adeyemi Fakomiti, your regular host on this page. We are representing Energic International. Energic is a Japanese company, a company that has been on for over 50 years. This company has been on for over 50 years, producing Kangen machine, a technology that is invented in 1974. Precisely is 51 years old technology and is an ionized machine. It ionizes your building water. Once you invest in only this Kangen machine and we successfully install it in your building, in your house, especially in the kitchen cabinet, it will simply do one thing to your water. By ionizing your water, separation will happen to the water. Bad water will be separated and it will give you water that is rich in active hydrogen because the research was conducted in 50 over spring water. And water was fetching in about 5 different locations: Lune, France, Mexico, India, Germany, and Saudi Arabia. And these 3 locations are spring locations, water from the rock. And taking them to the lab, they discovered that all of them have same property, and what is present there is called active hydrogen. And if active hydrogen is present in the water you drink on a daily basis, it's going to have 3 major properties. One, antioxidants, meaning the water will become negative in nature, meaning oxidation is not present. Okay. Secondly, the water is going to become alkaline in nature, meaning it's anti-aging. Thirdly, it's going to be microcluster. Microcluster means the molecular structures of the water is micro. That means it's easy to penetrate, easy to hydrate the body system. So in 1974, they were able to successfully create or manufacture Kangen machine to mimic or to replicate spring water in your building. All right. So this is the background or the history of Energic International. So Energic is the name of the company, while our product name is called Kangen Machine. So welcome to Energic International. So it revolutionize your lifestyle with Kangen water, meaning by you changing your water to Kangen, you will, it revolutionize your whole body systems with Kangen water, which is a healthy water. And that's why we say change your water, change your life. Okay. So human body is made up of 70% of water. That was why you see water is very, very important to our body system. So if water take about 75%, so meaning food will take the remaining part. So meaning water is actually more important to the body system. And to actify to that, you can see the salinity ratios of water in every organs in the body. In the blood, about 83. In kidneys, also 83. Livers, 86. Connective tissue, 60%. Our skin takes 70% of water. The bone, about 22%. Look at the muscle. So all this tells you the importance of water. All right. So look at plastic water, because we can't talk about water if you don't look at the present water we have in our environment. Plastic water storage. But I want to say this: water is not made to be stored. Water is made to collect fresh and drink fresh, because human body is made up of 70% of water. Now, another problem with this storage water is the plastics. This plastic is made with a chemical called bisphenol. And bisphenol leach into the water from the production to consumers. So the water takes about 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. The longer the water sits in this bottle, the more that chemical leach and destroy the freshness of the water. And this bisphenol is carcinogenous, meaning it can actually lead to cancer in the body system. So we don't need to be drinking water from these plastics. Okay, you need to drink water fresh. That is why you need to invest your money in owning your Kangen machine. So like I said, Kangen water contains 3 properties, which you can see Kangen water is ionized, 3 unique property. 1, antioxidant rich, which is negative ORP text we carry out. It will read negative, and is also is alkaline. Thirdly, is microcluster, meaning the molecular structures of the water is in smaller in unit. That makes the water to hydrate the body cell within a short period of time. So we are going to check the 3 property. We're going to discuss the 3 property that is present in the Kangen water. So the first one we're going to discuss is antioxidation. When you talk about oxidation, it's something that is bad, it's something that is rotten, or something related to aging, meaning the regular water you consume is actually oxidation present, so it will quickly aid the body to age faster. And another things of noticing oxidation is an apple. When you give an apple a bite, within 10-15 minutes, that white become brown, because oxidation is actually something that present in the air. And our air is actually being polluted by a lot of things. 1 is generator, 2 is car. All this emission coming out, the dust and all those stuff, actually pollutes the oxygen and makes us to live in highly oxidation environment. So that is why you see the apple that was biting within 10-15 minutes become brown. Another thing you can also know oxidation present in a tomato. Tomato become fresh and you cook a wonderful meal from it. But once the tomato become rotten, then the soup will definitely lose its taste. So that rotten tomato is an oxidation tomato. So the only thing that I can tell you that oxidation is free in either in fruit or in anything liquid is by using ORP meter. ORP meter is a meter that we order from Amazon, and you can use it to test anything that is liquid. Meaning, if you blend your fruit, your fresh fruit, if you blend it and you drop the sensitive part of the meter, the reading of the millivolt reading will show minus before the numbers. Minus before the number is telling you that oxidation is not present. That is negative reading. And that is antioxidant rich, that will reduce oxidative stress in your body systems. But I tell you, every water we consume, most water around us is actually positive oxidation, meaning that won't be found minus before the reading. That means it's oxidation present. And when you take such water into your body systems, like the plastic water, tap water, and sugar drink, all of them are oxidation present of millivolts of from positive 300, 200, 300, 400 and above. So the higher the positive, the more you are injecting oxidation stress into your body systems, into your cell. Now, you can see the fruit, the vitamin C, they are all minus 100. And from cod liver oil is 200. But Kangen water, fresh from the machine, start from 400 and above. So the more you have the negative higher in the number, the more fresh and the more the water will be able to heal your body systems. So this is the most important in Kangen water that you cannot get in any other water you have there. And this millivolts, this negative, and it becomes very, very active in 24 to 48 hours once you fetch the water fresh. So that is why we tell you, when you are using Kangen water for people that have health issues, they need to access it every day or 2 days so that the antioxidant will be able to be very active to heal the body systems. So that is the first property that is present in Kangen water. The second property is anti-aging, which is alkaline. Now, when you talk about alkaline, doctor usually says that you should stay away from alkaline because most ways of getting water alkaline is through induction. Induction means when you add baking soda into water, it becomes alkaline, or lime into water, become alkaline, or get water treated after pumping into the tank. You can call the people to treat it by increasing or dosing the water into a higher pH of alkaline. Or you can also get an alkaline bottle, which you pour water and 10-15 minutes become alkaline. All that is called induction. Induction means you add something to raise the pH of the water, which is artificial alkaline. And such, if you drink such water into your body systems, it is your kidneys that will begin to help you to break the water down so that your cell can receive the alkaline. That is why you see World Health says, take water, let it be neutral, so that we don't get complicated. We are not, meaning you are not drinking acid, you are not drinking alkaline, so just stay in neutral. So, but Japan was able to define this by producing Kangen machine that will ionize your water and separate your water by giving you antioxidant rich and also natural alkaline that your body can even take up to 9.5. So to check pH in water, you need this pH, the liquid, potential hydrogen liquid, and also the chart, or you get the digital pH. So pH start from 0 and end in 14. Middle is 7. 7 mean green when you pour the pH liquid into the water. So any water that shows green is actually what? Neutral. So anything below 7, light green, yellow, orange, red, is actually what? Acid. And acid lead to what? Diseased, sickness in the body systems. So anything above light blue, dark blue, and purple, which is up to 9.5 from Kangen machine, is actually what? Promoting healthy body. So this is the second property you are getting in Kangen water. So that is why we say change your water, change your life. So the third property is called microclustering. Microclustering is talking about better hydrations that eliminate the toxics out of the body system. So human body or regular water is actually H2O. That is the chemistry of water, meaning the molecular structures of regular water is about 15 to 20, meaning it's in form of ball first, then second, it clusters together, as you can see in the photograph on the screen. So the larger clusters limit absorptions to the human body cell. That is why you see when you drink regular water, it begins to lodge in your stomachs. And the same water, which is higher molecules of clusters, go into Kangen machine. Kangen machine will break the molecule into a smaller unit, and it break it to like 5 to 6, make the water easy to penetrate, and so that your body can enjoy the antioxidant and also the anti-aging and every other nutrient that is present in Kangen water or in water. Because one thing that Kangen water also, Kangen machine does to water is to keep the regular of all the mineral that is present in water and makes use of it in your body system. So this is why you need to own Kangen machine. Now, microcluster, which is Kangen water, efficient transporter of a nutrient and powerful cleansers of cellular waste out of the body systems. That is why you see Kangen water, one of the things that you notice is you begin to detoxify, you begin to go to restroom very, very easy. And your bowel will move every morning to evacuate a waste that is stocks from food, from every other thing that you consume out of your body systems. So these are the benefits you get by changing your water to Kangen water. Now, to confirm this, a research was conducted by a Dr. Otto Erich Wombung over acid body and alkaline tissues body. And the research was conducted in 1923 and won a Nobel Prize for physiological in 1931, and it proved in his work that the metabolism of tumor, it demonstrated that all forms of cancers are characterized by two basic conditions, which is acidosis and hypoxia. These two processes, or let me talk about hypoxia. Hypoxia meaning is lack of oxygen. And hypoxia, meaning lack of oxygen you are seeing here, is what we are seeing in negative in Kangen water, meaning Kangen water have a lot of oxygen that help the body system to stop hypoxia. And acidosis is meaning that you have acid in the body, and acid meaning makes cancerous cells to stripes, which is cancer. So you can see the two problems is solved by Kangen water. It brings in oxygen to the body and also alkalinize the body systems to stop acidosis and also to stop hypoxia. So that is why you need Kangen machine in your home to build a strong immunity around your families and people around you. So these are the problems caused by acid buildup in the body systems. You can see Parkinson's disease. You can see Alzheimer's disease. Most cancer are causes by acid tissues in the body systems. High blood pressure, diabetes, kidney problems, arthritis, gout, obesity, acid reflux, psoriasis and eczema, osteoporosis, chronic fatigue, and mood swing. Can you imagine mood swing? Then insomnia, when you're unable to sleep. And one of the things that Kangen water helps is that you sleep properly. Now, asthmatic person is somebody that is gasping for oxygen, which you are seeing the negative in Kangen water. Many Kangen water help people that is asthmatics, especially even when they were having the crisis. We usually help them by giving them 11.5 to help their body systems. So Kangen water, you are seeing a whole lot of body, disease that you are going to prevent by simply changing your water to Kangen water. So another water you are getting from Kangen machine is beauty water. Beauty water help to keep distance of aging in your physical outlook. Meaning, as a beautiful lady, you can keep your beauty, your body become moisturized and help your body skin to nourished. As a guy, it keeps your handsomeness, meaning a distance of aging or slow down the aging process, because that is the destination of everybody, but you can actually slow the aging down. According to the video we watched before I started these presentations, Dr. Romishinya is talking about that you are actually responsible for the state of your head. He said even a lot of doctors have some, terrible diseases in their body system. So if they cannot even help themselves, how can they help you? Meaning individually, we are responsible for our own health. So one of it is helping your body or your family by owning Kangen machine, and you get a whole lot of health benefits from that. So here are other water, which is neutral, which is clean water. Clean water is good for babies. Clean water is good for newborn baby and also cooking and also medication. Meaning you can't use Kangen water to take medication. So Kangen water cannot be given to a baby, and Kangen water cannot be used to cook. But neutral water is perfect for cooking, perfect for babies, and perfect for medication. So beauty water, I've talked about it for your skin. That is three water. The number 4 water, which is the last button from the machine, which is 11.5. 11.5 will be used to remove pesticide from food, from your fruit, your vegetables, everything you are cooking in your house, that your beans, that your rice, you can soak them in 11.5. Okay, within 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, then all the chemicals will be off. All the chemicals will be off, and you can cook your food naturally. Now, 11.5 is not recommended for regular drink, but for in case of emergency, you can take a glass cup of 11.5 to resuscitate that critical conditions. People with cancer need a little of 11.5 to facilitate the healing process or to get rid of toxic that is deposited in the body, especially those that have been going through chemotherapy. Now, 11.5 can only be injected a little, a glass cup in the morning and evening for someone that is having a cancer in his body, but he needs the regular 9.5, minimum of 2 to 3 liters every day. For the next 2 months, he needs to be getting the 9.5 every day, fresh from the machine, at least to the body systems. So then you see that the body will respond faster. Every other thing that the person is taking, is it drugs, is it supplement, is it food, is it fruit, the body will be taking the nutrient into the cell. Simply because one of the things that Kangen water does in the body is to, first of all, to remove acid buildup in the tissues. Acid buildup in the tissue driving so many diseases in the body systems. So that is why you see Kangen water is a fantastic water that takes it off all the acidity in the body systems. If you are having too much of acid, which is called acid reflux, you are prone to have arthritis, you are prone to have ulcer in the body. So Kangen water does fantastic on all this because of the alkaline rich nature of the water. So you need Kangen machine in your home, or you need to also recommend it to your friends and your loved one. Last water from Kangen machine is called 2.5, strong acid water. 2.5 is one of the reasons why Kangen machine is used in hospital in Japan for surgical equipment sterilization. 2.5 destroy 99.9% of germs. You can filter it into your environment. You can use to mop your floor. You can use to clean your glasses. You can use to goggle your mouth if you have bad breath or you have tooth aching. 2.5 will help your mouth to get rid of bad bacteria. You have bad odor in your body. You can use 2.5 to scrub your body systems, your private parts, to be able to then later you can now have a wonderful shower with a beauty water. So 2.5 is used in numerous ways. As a matter of fact, in the times of COVID, 2.5 is certified in Dubai as a medical device. As a hand sanitizer. So many things. In fact, if you can use 2.5 to grow your plant. If you are planting something in your garden and you discover that the soil is unable to fatten, pour 2.5. 2.5 will help. Then later you start wetting it with beauty water. Beauty water is also fantastic for the plant in our environment. So here are all the benefits of water coming out from the same single machine that you are investing to own. So what I'm presenting to you this morning is not just a theory that have not been approved or tested by a opened professionals of doctors. First, I'm introducing Dr. Romeshinya. Dr. Romeshinya is a co-inventor of colonoscopy. Colonoscopy is a procedure where they put camera from back end to gain access to your internal systems and watch it on the screen and conduct a kind of helping you to either, if you have a polite colon, or help you to evacuate the waste because death is actually in the colon. So Kangen water helps in this area. So this man used it, and this guy, he wrote a book called Enzyme Factor. Inside that book, he talks about how he used Kangen water to help people that have disease. And it's the same guy that did the video you watched before we started the presentation that's talking about you are responsible for your own personal health. Another person here, we have Dr. Dave Carpenter, which the writers of Change Your Water, Change Your Life. If you really want to know more about water or know more about Kangen water, you need that book, which I can also give you the PDF file for you to get more accurate knowledge about Kangen water. Another person here is called Mr. Bob G. Wright, a director of American Anti-Cancer Institute, a writer of Killing Cancer, Not People. This guy is the director of Anti-Cancer Institute in New York, and he wrote that book to send a word to this body that killing cancer, not the people, because the people, the body use chemotherapy to kill the people, because cancer of the body is not the killer. The killer is actually the chemotherapy that you go through that kill both the good cells and the bad cells of the body. But if you are being recommended to go for chemo, for those that have cancer, we allow you to go, but immediately after the chemo, come back and start gushing in your Kangen water to help you to quickly recover and flush out the toxic of chemo out of your body system. Another doctor here is Peggy Parker, who wrote another book called, I forgot the title of that book, but that book talks about the usefulness of Kangen water in every part of the body. Okay, the particular water you're going to use for your ear, for your nose, for your mouth, for your internal body, for your skin, and all those stuff. This woman talks every ways of using Kangen water. I think about 156 ways of using Kangen water in our environment. So all these books is available on Amazon, which you can order it so that you can get accurate knowledge about it. Here are the books. All right. So Dr. Romeshinya have a lot of testimony recorded, and also Peggy Parker too, and also Dave Carpenter. But we're going to talk about Romeshinya testimony because it is on the colon. Here is a colon of somebody that is having cancer, that is running through chemo. And you can see the old burnt internal systems. And in less than 3 months of drinking Kangen water, and also change the diet, and the system is back alive. Here is a testimony that we recorded in 2023, Mama T. Okay, this woman have cancer in the systems, and they placed her on chemo of 6 pounds of chemo. And we met her, and at the time she has finished the whole pounds of the chemo in 2022. Okay, that was the month of August, and we started giving her 11.5 and regular 9.5, which she gushing every day. In less than 2 weeks, less than 5 weeks, you can see how she's looking. The hair already successfully grown back. In 9 months, religiously taking Kangen water, you can see how she's looking there. So today, she's cancer-free and she's living healthy in our environment. Now, here are people all over the world discovering Kangen water simply because it hydrates your families, it cleanses your homes naturally, and tones and firm your skin using technology instead of chemical to mimic nature best water. That is Kangen machine for you. All right, so this is the first machine that we're going to present to you today, K8. K8 is, it comes with a 8 titanium plate, and it speaks 10 language, and it's a screen touch. And you also have auto controller systems, and the value of K8 is 6,235,000 naira. It's a flagship model, and all Kangen machine is handcrafted. That's the way Rolls-Royce made in handcrafted. So Kangen machines also is handcrafted, made from the same factory in Okinawa, Japan. So 5-year warranty from the date of purchase. Minimum lifespan use of any of Kangen machine is actually 30 years. So you have a high value for your product. Now, the second machine, which a new model that just bringing in now, is called Level Look DX. Level Look DX have 7 titanium plates, and it speaks 8 language. The screen is a little bit bigger, and is a touch. It's a button press. And this machine is very beautiful, like K8, and the value is less than K8, which is 5,697,500. And it also comes with 5-year warranty, and minimum lifespan use is also 30 years. All our machine duration is 30 years, minimum lifespan use. Another machine we have here is a Level Look Platinums, Level Look SA501 Platinums. Level Look SA501 have a 7 titanium plate, and it speaks just 5 language, and 5-year warranty also, and also minimum lifespan is 30 years. So the value is 5,160,000 naira. So we have the last one, which is called Level Look SA501. Okay, Level Look SA501. This one also has 7 titanium plates, speaks only 1 language, and minimum lifespan also 30 years, and 5-year warranty, and the value goes for 4,837,500. We still have another one. We call it Level Look Junior. Level Look Juniors has 4 titanium plates, and it doesn't speak, but it only writes. Every of the machine write and speak. It's only Junior that doesn't speak, but it only writes whatever it needed. It writes it on the screen, and it's 4,085,000 naira. All these machines, you can pick them up in our office here. 5-year warranty, minimum lifespan is 30 years also. Okay, so this is what we have for you. This is the bank account. You can screenshot and get the payment and send us the proof of payment and your full datas, bio-datas, or bring in any of your ID, any of government ID we do, your email address and your physical address and phone number. In less than 48 hours, your machine will be ready for pickup. So this is the first machine that we have. So we also have another machine, which is called M-Guard. M-Guard is our new product that we just launched in last year when we celebrate 50 years anniversary. And what does the work of this technology? Okay, M-Guard is electromagnetism harmonizer, meaning it captures and remove radiation from our environment so that we can have a safe environment. The more we are exposed to technology, the more radiation that is affecting our body, that is also affecting our health. Are you aware that radiation is also carcinogenous? The more you live in a high radiation environment, you are prone to have cancer, you are prone to have tumor. That is why it's very dangerous for you to live very close to where we have high tension and also a high mass environment where you have the technology mass. Is very, very bad. It affects the body systems and also made us to fall sick easily. Now, another thing we want to talk about is, you see, we have 3 types of radiation. The first radiation is the black, which is, used by electricity. The electric that transport the energy in your home is black radiation, which is very good radiation. Another radiation is blue radiation, which is the internet is using to send data. So the last radiation is red. So the first and the last, the first one, which is the black and blue, produce waste. Meaning your electric lighting producing waste, which is red. The blue one, which the internet produce also waste, which is red. And this red is the one that is affecting our body, is the one that is making us want to have a sound sleep, is the one that is making us to have constant headache, is the one that is making us to have cramps in our hands because you hold that phone most of the time and you see your phone is very, very hot. So these radiations really have a lot of health hazard in our body system, both children and adults. In fact, as a child, it affects child more times 10, according to a doctor, says that hypothalamus in child, meaning it affects the radiation of red affect children than adults. So you need to have this technology, and the value of MGAD is just 2,365,000. So what does the work of MGAD? Once you plug MGAD into a light, it will capture the red radiation and harmonize your environment for about 8 meters, 8-meter length, both back, left, and right. Okay, so that you can have a safe zone and sleep like a baby. And all the headache you'll be having because of the press from radiations will be off your body. Another product that Kangen, Energic have is Ukon. Ukon is a fantastic product that is made from turmeric. So it's grown and cultured in Okinawa, Japan with Kangen water. So this product is rich in antioxidant, each is potassium, magnesium, and so on and so forth. Has the ability to heal the body systems and help to suppress cancer in the body system. So we usually recommend for those with cancer and those elderly people. It's very good for them and all that. So these are the 3 products that we have in Energic International. And our office is just less than 2 years. So please, if you have any question, please kindly go to the chat box and type your question so that I can take it. So this is where I'm going to stop this morning. If you have any question, please, the floor is open for you to be able to drop your question. Thank you and God bless you. I remain yours sincerely,